This is episode number 859 of the InnerFight Podcast. This week, I bring you 6 things from ITEN. Welcome to ITEN and welcome to the 6 things that I'm going to share with you in the next 5 minutes that I've picked up here as we prepare to leave back to Dubai. Thing number 1 on the list is to get good at something, you need to remove all distractions. This place, literally, we've been here for 6 days. All there is to do is run, sleep, eat, and in between, somehow get a little bit frustrated that it says 4G on the phone, it says that there's a full Wi-Fi connection, but there actually isn't. There are very little distractions here, and this is why the Kenyan runners are so dedicated and so focused. They're putting all of their energy into running. If you want to get good at something, you have to remove all the distractions that go on around us. There are literally 0 here. Thing number 2, keep it basic. We know this, the basics always win. But training with these guys, the way that a session starts, it starts simply with steps, building a little bit of rhythm, building, I don't know if they know it on purpose or if they're doing it by default, but a neuromuscular connection, building the connection of the mind with the feet is the start of every single session. So then it becomes absolutely second nature. When they're running really hard, they don't have to think about the connection with the floor. They are doing it naturally as they go across this incredible red carpet that we've been running on all week. Point number 3 is pretty straightforward, but these guys are always laughing and smiling. And I wouldn't say they're always behaving like kids. We have obviously always been behaving like kids and had many, what I'd say are belly laughs this week. But generally, the Kenyan runners, once we've broken the ice with them, they're a little bit cold to start with because they're not really too sure what we're there for in some scenarios. But after that, they are laughing, they're jovial all the way through. The wait staff that have been taking care of us here at the hotel have been enjoying themselves. We've been having jokes with them all the time. And that is something that really, I think, is at the forefront of their culture and something that they, between themselves and also with us as foreigners, put a lot of emphasis on having a good time, laughing and having fun. Point number 4 that I learned during watching the New York Marathon with one of the most famous run coaches in the world is Renato Canova, who told us that basically his theory for coaching, which we could do a whole show on this, but what he's doing is he's taking athletes and he's pushing them as hard as he can without thinking about the longevity of the athletes. He drives them because what he wants and what those guys want is performance. They want world records and they want Olympic medals. They'll worry about longevity later. In professional sport, in top level sport, longevity is definitely number 2. Super awesome guy. I don't mean to make him sound bad, but that really is the crux of it. For these guys, this is a business. It's a livelihood. It is what they do every single day. It's how they pay their bills. So they're really thinking about the moment, and the longevity of the human body always comes second. Point number 5 is my appreciation for the different surfaces we have run on here. We've run on Moibeen Road, we've run on the carpet, the red carpet of Africa many times, and both of them offer something quite different. But what I have found is that when things are a little bit tough, if you focus on the surface you're on, think about some of the great people that have also run on that surface or even walked on that surface or been where you are currently, and think about how that foot is landing on the surface. Either it distracts you slightly, it takes your mind off the fact that you can't breathe at all and your legs are absolutely killing, or it gives you the focus you need to keep pushing yourself forward and really creating a different focal point for performance. The appreciation, or my appreciation for the surfaces, has been here since we first came here 3 years ago, and it's something that I definitely will take away. The final thing, number 6, is the number of people that on the routes just say hello. A farmer lady came up to us as we had finished the session the other day. She fully introduced herself. She told us her farm was just down the way, and she said to us, "Welcome to Kenya. I hope that you enjoy your stay." I thought that was really awesome. And I think in a time in the world where things are not so straightforward, where people struggle, where there's a lot of people lonely, that human connection of just going up to someone, introducing yourself, saying something, saying that you're welcome, and then she just walked away, left us feeling quite warm and a great appreciation for the Kenyan people. There we have it. That's 6 things from ITEN. If you do ever get a chance to visit here, just to visit, you don't have to run. It would be great if you did, if you ran on some of those great surfaces. You get to experience those 6 things and maybe more for yourself. It's been a great time, and hopefully we'll be back again. Thanks for listening to the show.